Alright, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg, and I'm coming to you with my review of Sword Art Online 2. Oh my goodness, I figured a little bit when I got a message telling me that it was coming out today, because I'm not gonna lie, I dropped the ball on that one, was not paying attention to the day that it was supposed to come out, and I should be ashamed because this show is so freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I'm coming to you with my review of Sword Art Online 2, Episode 1, Gun World. Okay, this episode. Okay, first off, we see Asuna, she's like walking along and she gets like thrown by the breeze and she's like, what's the difference between this world and the virtual one? And Kirito literally appears out of nowhere and says that the only difference is the amount of information that they have. And they go and they like walk together and blah blah blah, and they're like walking and they go to the center of Tokyo, which like this really wooded area where no planes can fly over. There's literally no information about this area, and it's like they just went into this whole spiel talking about this area, and then they went and they sat on the bench and they were talking together. And Kirito said that he wants, well, Asuna asked Kirito what he wants to do with his life now, because they've already like graduated from high school and all that good stuff. And Kirito said that he wants, instead of being a player, he wants to be a creator. So in a way, he wants to create a way for him and Asuna to be able to see Yui at all times, because Yui is still technically stuck in ALO, so they can't see her as much as they would like to. So in that, they show like they do kind of like a, I guess you could call it a flashback. It was like 4 hours earlier, before him and Asuna met up. He was talking to, well, he went to meet I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Is Kikuoka? I can't remember. It'll be down in the information bar. But he was literally like the first person that came to see Kirito when Kirito woke up from being in Sword Art Online. And he mentions this, and Kirito remembers that, yeah, he really was the first person who came to see him after he woke up. And he's telling him all of these things because there's a man inside the game. His name is Death Gun, I believe, and he looks pretty dope, for real. I'm slightly concerned about him, but there was a part when one of the like highest ranked players in Gun Gale Online was talking on an MMO like stream, and the Death Gun, he pretty much said that there's gonna be punishment and judgment, and then he shot the screen, and literally when he shot the screen, it looked like the person, the lead gamer, his name was Exceed, just like killed over and disappeared out of the game. But it turns out that literally at the moment of impact, when he got shot by Death Gun's bullet, he died in real life too. They said that he had acute heart failure, which was why Kikuoka called Kirito to come talk to him. And he was trying, I guess he was trying to pick Kirito's brain to see if it was even possible, because after all of that happened with Sword Art Online and their headgear, and they changed the headgear so that way it wouldn't be any threat of people getting killed, they don't see how it would be possible for somebody to be killed within the game now. So Kirito pretty much said that it's impossible for somebody to be able to shoot you in the game and you die in real life. But there was another instance with the same type of like thing happened with Death Gun. He shot somebody and he died in real life, and his body was also found, because the other man's body was found like 5.5 days later, and the other one was found like 2 days later, and it's just ridiculous. And also, I also think it's weird the fact that in Gun Gale Online, you can trade your like money in the game for real money, like money in real life. Where is this game at? I want to play this game so I can get paid to play a game. That would be awesome. I can quit my job and then I'll be happy. But I thought that was an interesting tidbit that they put in there. But pretty much he wants to send Kirito into the game so he can find Death Gun and see what he's all about and why he's doing all this, because he's really only attacking like the high level people, so Kirito shouldn't be attacked by him, shouldn't be, but sometimes that's never the case for Kirito and Asuna, so so pretty much that was the end of the episode. Well, not the end, because later on they go back to Kirito and Asuna like sitting together and talking, and they're like all happy and stuff, and they want to talk. Oh, she was talking about maybe later they can, well, in the spring, Kirito said that they could come back to the place that they always go to sit at and look at the twilight, because it reminds them so much of Sword Art Online, like looking at the castle. So they said that they'll bring like Leafa and everybody back so that that way they can come and have a picnic in the spring, which I thought was pretty cool. Even though I still think it's funny that Sugu is Leafa and Sugu was like in love with Kirito, even though she always thought that he was her brother, that he was technically her cousin, which is still like, it's a little iffy for me, like dating cousins and marrying cousins thing. That's not okay for me, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, this episode was so awesome. I was fangirling all over the place. I was like, yes, finally Sword Art Online has come back to me. So I remember I think I marathoned it like a year ago. So it's been a year that I've been waiting to see this appear again before my very eyes, and I am so happy because this episode was so awesome. Let me stop fangirling. But I would love to hear how you guys felt about the new episode of Sword Art Online. Have y'all been watching the previews? How do you think this is going to work out? Because it got off to a good start with me already. I'm already interested, but I was interested before I even watched it, so that's neither here nor there. So, as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.